Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Another episode of Five Topics of Life. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. Wow, it's spring is in the air. We're not far off the festive season. And one man who, well, come Christmas time, right from the 1st of July, the second part of the year, he starts to get ramped up. But come the first day of December, every night round his area, he's in his Santa suit on the back of a station wagon, just giving out Christmas joy and presents. Would you please welcome the Inner West Santa Claus, Sparty. How are you, mate?
Oh, very well.
When you started I thought, oh, hello.
I love it, Richard, and you've never exaggerated, and you're not starting today. It is the countdown to Christmas time when you get the salmon shirt out, the tight shorts, you eat lots, you drink lots, and you give. And giving's what life's all about, Richard.
It is. I tell you, without being... I've had the chance to play Santa Claus a lot of years at a children's hospital.
Really?
And, like, they always produce the same joke. Oh, well, you won't need the padding, Rich. You won't need the pillow.
Mm.
Yeah.
And what do you say to them?
Off.
Yeah.
I don't use that language
No,
with
you
children.
wouldn't. No, not in front of the children.
Let me tell you what, though, it brings you back to earth. What's been happening in the world of Sparty?
Yes.
I did notice on social media that you've had a huge week that they were doing the road works outside your house.
Oh, isn't it great when that happens? Isn't it fantastic?
I love those flashing orange
the
lights.
flashing lights.
And the
reverses. I tell you what, everyone's got a job to do, Richard. They all do. And why they choose our little street to do it at night time, I have no clue. You could cop
You could
the
block off
noise.
your street
Yes.
and you'd affect four cars a day.
Four cars in the daytime, wouldn't you? Yeah, and everyone's at work, so there's what? Guess what? No cars. Anyway, so I could cop the noise because I put on my medically prescribed Rainforest app to calm me down.
Oh, you love that, don't you? You love that, don't you?
that-
You know what? You know most apps you need to stop. That one you've got to hit the button twice and get rid of it off the screen. It just don't shut
Yeah,
up.
it can be annoying, can't it?
Oh.
And if you get in your car, you can hook up to Bluetooth. So you're driving along in the rainforest.
You fall asleep.
Yeah, so no, look,
That's the old joke. When I pass away, I want to pass away like my grandfather in his sleep.
Yeah.
Not like the other four bastards in the car kicking and screaming.
it's the flashing lights and the noise and the reverse noise.
Now, listen, you're a cricket fan.
Love it.
I went to Drummond over the other day and watched New South Wales
Yeah,
play
you were
WA.
texting me, yeah. I didn't even know it was on.
New South Wales did well, but then they were bowling. And I tell you what, I've got to give a bloke a rap who I have been critical of.
I saw this and I nearly texted you straight away.
Because you didn't text me. You haven't told me.
No.
Sean Abbott.
Yeah, I know.
Who I just... on fire bowling.
12 months ago, we were at the same game.
And he was just bowling a rate. They'll hit them all over. He was just...
Yeah.
You know, his first ball of the game, he bowled a foot outside off stump, and Josh Phillip just hit it to four. I said, you don't bowl there.
That was this year? You said that?
Yeah. Then he was just awesome.
Yeah.
The spinner that come on, his first over, he bowled 6 balls that I honestly say, if I'd had both arms amputated, I would have bowled 6 better.
Yeah, really?
Well, 2 fours, couple.
Yeah, that's right.
But then the next over, he bowled the first ball, which was a full toss.
Yeah.
He got Marcus Stoinis. he bowled half trackers.
Jesus,
All his bad balls, he got wickets.
It's a small oval, Drummond, isn't it?
Well, Philippi hit one over my head. It was still going up, and I was standing out past the boundary.
You're on Lions Road. Yeah. No, and who ended up winning? New South Wales.
New South Wales
by many.
Oh, they crumbled. Mitch Marsh got a golden.
Well, first seed, did he?
First seed. Great catch. Martin Bryant, not Shivers.
Oh, the other, his brother.
Not Martin.
I
just say with the hair.
Yeah.
Not
I know
now.
What's his name?
Mickey Edwards.
Yeah, and he's got a hit. His brother goes all right.
His brother wasn't playing.
Edward Edwards.
Yeah,
good player.
No, so I went down to Victoria, which I absolutely love going down there when I do some guest speaking. And I was on the Friday before the grand final.
Yes.
I went to Colac. Home of Aaron Finch.
Yeah, right.
I sent Aaron Finch a picture of me and the other guest speaker. I said, don't they love you here? I said, they've never heard of Bradman or Steve Smith down here. They said they think Finchy's the man.
I've actually had some intel on who the person that you did share hostings with. He's very impressed with your efforts.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so Nick Rewalt, a former legend at AFL, he spoke first. He got interviewed. He was interviewed by Jock, the local MC. Does a very good job.
Jock.
Knows the audience. He's like me. He's not going to be a jockey.
No.
He was good. Then I spoke for about half hour.
Zujo?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah.
Very impressive. No, it was good. And then Damien Fleming.
Oh, he was the one that I had the intel. Yeah.
So Damien Fleming then spoke. He was very good, Flem.
Yeah.
And then we left that luncheon at Colac. We both drove back to Grovedale, right near Geelong, part of Geelong. And we did a dinner together.
So you doubled up, lunch and dinner.
Yeah, and Damien did first and I did second. Then we did on stage. The funniest part was at the end, questions on the floor. So we had about 30 questions. And one bloke comes up with a big question. So Flem gets up and he's explaining, he's doing the actions of the batsman, this and all that. And then he turns around to say to the bloke, now, Junda, and the bloke who asked the question had turned his seat around and was talking to the bloke on the table behind him. And Flem just said, you asked the question. He just dropped the microphone and walked off.
That bloke get targeted for the rest of the night, you would have.
No, that was near the end of the night.
That was it. Yeah, right.
Then he come over to apologise to Flem, but just to say the damage was done.
Yeah. Richard?
Yes.
I want to talk to you about something that's really got my goat.
Yes.
As you know, last week was the AFL Grand Final.
Oh, I saw a few of the boys yesterday. I saw young Heater. He's short.
Is his nickname Heater? That's a good nickname, isn't it?
Heater. And we can exclusively reveal on the 5 topics of life.
Yes.
A deal will be done. You'll sign a contract and you'll play another year.
One more year.
There's an exclusive for 5 topics of life. Forget about Fox Footy. Forget about Channel 7 broadcast. Forget about the AFL.
All of them.
Forget about all of them. All of them.
When
SCN,
you want it.
whatever they have in Melbourne, and the Macquarie Sports Radio, of course. Great show down there. Their breakfast show is outstanding.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leaving that go down there.
Fair enough. Yeah. Let me know.
Exclusively revealed. Heath Shaw, premiership player, will sign and play another year.
Heater Shaw, the big heat. That'll be the headline. Burner.
And his brother Reece, of course, coach of the North.
Saw him. He's a ball beater.
Yes.
Yeah, saw him. Got interviewed before the grand final.
Good bloke. I got Reece to come and play when I was doing some Wildwater Sports years ago. We played the beach soccer.
Oh, yeah.
I got Reece to come down to Dulles Point and play on our side. It was very good.
Was it fun?
It was fun.
Yeah, good. When I say to you, Granny, winning the flag.
Sorry, Granny. I was going to say I haven't got any left. But
I'm competing in the Granny. I'm going to win the flag. It's the big dance. What sport do you think of, Richard?
AFL.
How many times this week regarding the NRL Grand Final have you heard about who's going to win the flag? The big Granny. It's the big dance.
I've heard the big dance. I haven't heard the flag one.
I have.
But I've heard the Granny. Yeah, they're very much... and let me just use another Victorian colloquialism. The Raiders fans have been up and about.
Yeah, up and about.
Up and about. It's been, I lived in Melbourne for a little while.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that saying.
Yeah.
But it's very much a Victorian.
It's Melbourne centric.
Oh, yeah, they're up and about.
Yeah, they're up and about.
Yeah,
they're going to win the flag.
The Tigers fans are up and about this morning. Yes. Yeah, but the Granny, the flag is definitely. Because we don't,
I've never heard the Granny,
it's very AFL centric. But,
do you think the two sports are merging and perhaps you might start getting 1 point for missing a goal in rugby league?
That is your pet hate. Every time we go to a game, all he does. So if I miss it, they still give me a point. I said, yes, they give you a point.
And what would the score be, Richard, if it was 6-2 versus 8-3?
Well, it'd just be...
It'd be 48-36, Richard. That's what it'd be.
Exactly right. You don't count misses.
So, anyway, maybe the two sports will merge.
No, I love up and about.
Yeah.
I love the up and about.
You're going to get up and about later today, Richard?
Oh, yeah. Up and about.
Sunday night, and I'm up and about.
I was up and about on Friday night.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know what I had on Friday night for the first time? Friends of ours, one of our great family friends, their daughter left last night to go to...
Triple?
Yeah, Triple.
Yeah.
His daughter went to UAE as a nurse.
Wow. Must be
so
good
on Friday night. And I'll be honest, I've never been a shot drinker, but fitting with the younger crowd.
Yeah, right.
I had the Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, they're good. I've had them.
They're medicine.
Yeah, they're unreal.
But just like medicine.
Don't they warm the cockle of your heart?
I don't know.
Didn't you feel your chest just up?
I had a dozen of those. Let me tell you.
Did you make it up
at about 3:30 in the morning when you're gasping for some saliva in your throat because it's so dry.
Did you make it up the stairs or just slept in the lounge?
I can't remember.
Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about is, do you ever, when you're watching the telly and you see those very well-produced perfume or cologne ads, and they're swimming in a sea of golden lava or coming up semi-nude and sort of covered, do you reckon you could get a start on one of those, Richard? Because I think you could.
I was going to say, a lot of people probably thinking no. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I think I'd be a good distraction. I think I'd be the working man's
The working
cologne.
man's smelly good guy.
The working man's cologne.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be honest.
WMC, we'll call it.
I have the one cologne, and I fell in love with it 15 years ago, and it's the only thing that.
I think we know each other well enough now for me to say to you.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know, but it does smell very nice. When we're in close confines, say in the vehicle or anything, and I'm terrified because I'm driving and you're abusing me as I'm driving, I just think if he didn't smell so nice,
Well, it's not
I'd
that.
pull over.
What's that? That ad? Hold back. What's that ad for?
Don't know. Oh, don't hold back. One of the vehicles, a four-wheel drive.
Yeah. What's it for?
I don't know. Don't hold back.
What we're going to do is replace the middle two letters with another vowel, 2 letters, and you get my cologne.
I'm still trying to work out what the car is.
It's a Jeep.
A Jeep.
So take the 2 E's out
Yeah, right. And it's a hoop.
to put the 2 O's.
Do you call it hoop or zoop?
Zoop. Zoop.
Zoop.
Zoop.
See, growing up in Campbelltown, if you told someone you wore zoop,
Yeah.
you'd just get punched in the head. You just get punched out.
Just punching.
They'd punch you and nick your bloody volleys. That's
You know
what
what?
would happen.
I went to the supermarkets the other night.
Mm.
We went for dinner to a magnificent Italian restaurant on Thursday night.
Haberfield again, eh?
No, when we got brushed on Thursday night by someone.
Oh, that was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
So we went to La Desfida.
Okay.
Chris Barth.
If you told me you were going there, I wouldn't have brushed you.
So Chris Barth, who's a superstar,
Yeah.
media personality, juggernaut,
She does the quiz on ABC Nights,
she
Richard.
describes La Desfida at Haberfield in Sydney
Mm.
as the best Italian food outside of Italy.
Is that right?
Yes.
How many restaurants do you think she's been to in Italy to come up with that summation?
Well, a lot. That's where her family's heritage and
So it's Barthaniti.
Yes.
Chris Barthaniti.
Chris Barthaniti.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Not many people did. You know who? She's married to Jim Wilson, who's another
I told you that.
great fella. Yeah, I know. I got his number out of your phone. We meet up for coffee regularly. Just
if
another
you don't
one.
understand, that's a bit of a joke, ladies and gentlemen, because we've worked out the Sparty struggles for friends, except for those on Twitter.
Exactly.
And next, you know, he's starting to ring my friends, and I don't know where he's getting these numbers from. And he's meeting with them people for dinner.
Can I just thank Brooke, your youngest daughter? Whenever I text her and say, listen, just go over to Dad's phone. He's told me that there's someone I need to contact. Get me Steve Smith's number. Now I know that Aaron Finch is in there. Look out, Finchy! We'll be coming. Anyway, so what would you call
Flem's
it?
in there.
Yeah, Flem. Yeah. Him and Griff had an issue at state level.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed Damien Fleming's company.
yeah,
I'll be
he's
honest.
very good, isn't he?
I think he's a star, and it's the first time I met Damien.
Because like you always say, whatever the sport is, the commentators, you want personality.
That's
You don't want someone telling you boring stuff.
boring.
You want someone who's been there, done that, and's got a bit of zip to them.
100%. And look, people like different things,
Mm.
but look, there's a few career commentators that I think are ball for the world too.
Mm.
But you know, I'm a big fan of R. Ponting.
Mm.
I'm a huge fan of D. Fleming,
Mm.
and I'm a big fan of M. Wall.
Yeah, well, none of those names you just mentioned. There's one that I thought, I won't name him.
Don't.
I think, I'm not going to, who I think is average. But when I found out that he'd had a relationship with a certain former Australian supermodel back in the day, I now think he's really, really good commentator.
I think he's one of the worst.
Anyway,
Unlistenable,
Well,
I like to call
it
it.
doesn't balance.
I think he's unlistenable.
It balances out for me because that's
And
exceptional.
if you take his best mate,
Mm.
who got brushed by the same girl at school 5 times, but then still chased her, and then she found him more attractive when he became the Australian cricket captain.
It's funny how it works, isn't it?
They use the word I and me. If
Yeah.
you take that out of their commentary, those two
Got nothing.
got nothing.
Anyway, so we've moved
Work it
on.
out. There's a puzzle for you.
Yeah, we've moved
I don't
on
think
from
you've got
perfume ads to hammering cricket. Anyway, Bill Splitters, Richard.
What?
Bill Splitters.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest. I'm not a. But it's become a more fashion with the younger generation who are versing each other.
They're versing while they're tapping. They're versing and tapping. And what are they? Galoots.
Galoots.
Modern day galoots.
I love that term.
Hasn't
versing.
it become pot? You've
Well,
seen it how many
Who
times
are you
it's been
playing
on
this
Twitter?
morning? Oh, we're versing Haberfield. I said, what do you mean versing?
Versing. Yeah.
I said, what is? Oh,
Oh, we're back to that.
singing a verse.
Yeah.
But it's a term they all use, versing.
Yep, and galoots is...
It's not a word, versing.
No,
And they're the. But
should be outlawed.
I can
Richard.
understand the young kids. They go for dinner and that. But like,
But I had the Coke. I
I
had
think
2
with that-
spring rolls, even though we ordered
Yeah.
6, so that divided by 3.
yeah,
Mm.
if we went out with a family and. Well, I'm happy to split. Like if I
Family v. family's all right.
yeah, you might go and pay, and I'll say, what is it? You'll say 280. I say, there's 140.
And you'll say to me, I'll give you 140 when I see you next week. That's what you'll say. And you normally do. Sometimes. Occasionally. I haven't been around in the
I tell you what, Triple P the other night, Triple P paid.
Did he?
And
just for those out there, Triple P is a mate of Richard's who I also have now got his number. There's another one. And he went from BMP, Best Mate Pete, to Triple P, Purple Patch Pete, because he talks about...
he doesn't talk about it.
Well, no.
You interrogated him.
I did not.
You interrogated
How is it me interrogating him, sitting down and telling
Let's just say, without being
rude,
releasing personal information, even at his age in his 50s, he has got one hell of a sexual active life.
Exactly. And you know what I just realised?
And with his wife.
Yeah, which is even more amazing. They've been together a long while. Yeah.
I look at her different.
That's why he's called Purple Patch Pete. Could put out another one. Prolific Purple Patch Pete. This could go on forever.
Off the record.
4 by Pete.
My wife's working there a couple of days helping with their books.
What, she's had
it rubs off a bit.
I thought you were going to say, listen, Kate.
No!
Well, no, I thought you were going to say, listen, Kate, go and get some lunch. You need you to leave, and Triple does his. Anyway, that's a bit awkward. All right, what were we talking about?
Sarah.
No. No, we weren't.
That's Marty's business.
Did you watch the Dally M Awards the other night?
I watched part of it.
And why did you only watch a part of it, Richard?
I thought it was boring.
They're crap, aren't they? Let's face it. I mean,
it's not their fault. It's just most 99% of awards nights are boring.
They are, aren't they? They're really hard to, dare I say, pull off. But what do you do? Like, you've been in and around the media. I mean, I've since moved on from the media and I do other things now. I just make shit for a living.
I don't give opinion on that unless I'm paid for.
Right. So basically, but your answer is you only watch a little bit of it. That'll do.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard because what do you do? Like this year's centre from and we nominate blah blah, and even the players.
What night was it? Was it Wednesday or Thursday night? Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night it would have been. Yeah, so I was doing the form anyway, and I think I had it on the TV
in the background. But what do you do? Like, jokes aside, how do you get something like to the masses, or do you just go?
Well, all I'd say is that the voting system's absolutely ridiculous.
Right. Who votes?
A few of the journalists, commentators, and that, and I think they've. And I looked at a few results. I went to a lot of games this year.
You did actually,
and I looked at and I watched every game. So I record every game.
Yeah.
A few of the votes. I don't know if the commentators watch the game.
Well, none of them have agendas. So let's face it. None of the.
I got accused when I used to do the voting that I'd give Chris Waller too many votes.
Yeah.
And
how many Group 1s yesterday?
Hang on. Since I've stopped doing the voting on the Bar Cummings medal, Chris has got more votes.
Yeah.
I was the one holding him back.
It was you.
He was still always going to win, but I made it more I gave others more votes.
You gave Barry's a chance.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe nice. I didn't give the votes to those that were the dangers.
Yeah. When it gets warm, Richard.
Yes.
Warm, weather gets warm, we were talking about earlier. What's the first thing you think of?
My pool. It's ready to go. My daughter was in yesterday. Oh, no, sorry. Friday.
Where do you stand on water slides?
Water slides. Well, I can tell you that this is part of my new marketing plan for when I'll be doing a few things shortly.
I've heard
it's great things more exciting.
When you can announce them, I can't wait.
When I many years ago at Warwick Farm, Darren Pearce used to be the CEO of the ATC, and him and I had a coffee one day, and I said, and we were talking about this very topic.
Yeah.
And Darren Pearce said, we go to the water. I said, Darren, why don't we put a water slide at Warwick Farm?
Jeez, that's a good idea.
I said, and I'll go down it. We'll film it and we'll get some. And it appeared on two of the news services.
So where did you land? Where did you land?
It was a water slide. No, like we put a big water slide at the back of Warwick Farm at the races.
Oh, well, they blow up numbers. And
big blow up numbers and the water and that. Yeah. And a lot of kids come out and I'm at the top and I'm saying, get the kids out of the pool at the bottom. And I come down.
We didn't want any collateral damage. Yeah. How good. What were you wearing?
I was wearing board shorts.
Where?
Yeah. With probably made an error.
Right.
No, just the board shorts.
Freewheeler.
It's freewheeling underneath the boardies.com.au.
A seed seam split.
Well, I sat on the seat on the way down.
Yeah.
I bumped over the bump and he went up.
Another bump.
But the and a rashie. I had to have a rashie. Well, it's responsible.
So I just wear Speedos when I go on the water slide at West Ryde. West Ryde pools.
I can tell you, I used to wear Speedos, and one day I walked out at Dreamworld.
Oh, yeah, the flash ones.
Yeah, but hang on. due to my my porch,
Your guts.
my guts, I can't see me Speedos,
Oh,
and my memory wasn't what it was.
right.
And I thought I'd put the
You thought it
Speedos
got
on.
a bit cool.
The little kids.
Is that why they went into receivership? I held the award at West Ryde from 2007 to 2014 for the sprint. I used to get up the top, get the lard out, pig lard, put it all over myself, put the Speedos on, tell the kids to get down the bottom and say, I'll see you in 28 seconds. I got a 26. 26.
Oh, well, at the one at
That big one where Wonderland used to be.
Wonderland out there,
Yeah.
I won the speed racer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you got the encouragement award.
It was a big day, and
What?
I-
Opening day?
no, it was like about the first year, and I won the. I had to go in 5 races.
Really?
Yeah, you had to put your name down, and I won the.
How many other people were
I
in
got
it?
I got a year pass.
You still got it?
A year pass. But I don't think I ever went back there.
Which I
I was like one of my great friends, Jerry, who won a running race when he was at high school,
Yeah, right.
and he from that moment on chose not to run
You
again.
chose not to
But
slide.
then he did. He succumbed, but he still won.
But you chose not to slide.
I've chosen not to slide again.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I retired gracefully. I've chosen.
Can you get your white coat on, please?
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We're now in session. Dr. Ritchie.
G'day, Dr. Ritchie. How are you?
Oh, good, thank you. Glenn, how are you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Today's one comes from Trevor in Tumut. Good bloke. New fan on Twitter.
Beautiful place, Tumut.
Fan of Tobias, believe it or not.
Hello. Well,
Yeah.
hello, Trevor, and all your...
Guess where Tobias is this weekend?
Where's Tobias?
Tumut.
Tumut.
Let's just leave it at that.
Ah.
Now, this is why. Dear Dr. Ritchie, I have met a girl, perhaps insert boy, whatever you're into, Trev.
Hey.
Well,
We don't...
do you want me to read it word for word?
Yes.
I've met a girl on Tinder and may have upscaled my profile, including the fact I look like George Costanza and dance like Fred Astaire, when in reality I look like Fred Flintstone and dance like George Costanza. Please help me. We have a date at the local Chinese on Monday, public holiday Monday evening.
His name, sorry?
Trevor
Hello, Trevor.
from Tumut.
Look, Trevor, it's fair to say that, and this is only from my limited experience, my limited knowledge, I should say, of Tinder. I've done a lot of research on there. I've never actually...
No, that was Grindr. You asked me about this is Tinder. Sorry for interrupting, Dr. Ritchie. Keep going.
Now, is Trevor on Grindr or is Trevor
No,
on
he's
Tinder?
on Tinder, but I
Okay.
reckon it might be Grindr. Let's just go with Tinder. That's what he said.
I think you're trying to be smart.
Carry on.
And this is a personal and
Sorry, Trevor.
a very...
Sorry, Trevor, and
Yeah.
sorry, Richard.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
So, Trevor, I think it's fair to say that 99.9% of people on there tell porky pies. I think that's expected. It sounds, though, as if you haven't told a little porky that you've turned it all the way upside down, flipped it around, and told a huge whopper. Look, the simple fact is, mate, you go there, you're going to be up front. She'll see when she walks in. I want you to be prepared that no one's going to sit alongside you. I'm tipping this girl will walk in, notice, and she'll do her about face and walk straight away. I don't want you to be upset. If she sits down, from that moment forward, take it as an opportunity to grow within yourself. Tell her the truth. Tell her why you did that. And I reckon everything might be rosy.
Really? You're full of shit.
So do
And on that note,
I got confused halfway through myself.
anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Tip for the big one, the big dance, the granny.
Mate,
Who's going to get the
It's
flag?
like the AFL.
Yeah.
When I was in down at Colac and Geelong, I said, look, I must admit, I think Richmond will win by 100. They won by 89.
You did.
But I said, my heart was cheering for the Giants.
Because they're our local team.
I desperately want Canberra to win. I think it'd be great for rugby league if Canberra win. But if you said, listen, it's all about this and money and this, I'd tip Roosters by 18.
With who? Clive Churchill medalist.
Clive Churchill medalist.
Our favourite drink, same initials.
Who?
Our favourite drink, same initials. Fairy
No.
tale or not?
No, I think the Clive Churchill medalist will be Jared Warrior
The
Hargrave.
front rower. So I'm going for synchronicity, as I'd like to in my life. Clive Churchill, CC,
Cuba
gets awarded to Cooper Cronk, CC.
Cuba Cadesco.
They'll then go and have some drinks, Canadian Club, and then they'll have some chips, some CCs, and that's how it'll all end, Richard.
You think you're pretty clever doing that?
I don't know what I'm doing. I've got to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful
rest.
5 Topics of Life. Get us on social media at 5 Topics of Life or at Sparty Talkback or at Richie Please. Till next time, you take care of yourself.
Have a good week.